The world lays in ruins. The apocalypse has come. Nuclear war has devastated. Nothing has survived. Oh, apart from him. What's going on, guys? My name is James, or ThnxCya, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod spotlight. And today we are going to be taking a look at the fantastic Disastercraft mod. So yeah, I kind of wanted to do a mod today which was a little bit different from the usual ones. You know, kind of like extra items and really cool mobs and stuff. I wanted to do something that really changed the way you play the game and gives you like an alternative option to how you experience Minecraft. And this mod, well, let's just say this is one way of doing it. So yeah, this is called Disastercraft. And for anyone who kind of likes Fallout, you'll sort of like this mod. Because basically, when you spawn in your world, you will be greeted with this. So basically, the scene takes place after a nuclear war. The world is devastated, buildings now ruins, the oceans and the rivers dried up. There is no future. So yeah, this is basically like a post-apocalyptic style mod where the world has been ravaged and there is very little life and greenery and all that jazz left on Earth. So it's kind of like a survival mod. And what it does is basically when you install the mod, this is one of the world generation type options when you set up to generate yourself a new world. So when you install this mod, you don't have to play this by default, but it is there should you wish to do so. And it's a really, really cool way of kind of playing Minecraft with a little bit of a twist because it's all based about survival, and as well as that, it's also a lot to do with exploration, and you've got to go and find loads of different ruins and loot them and try to stay alive. So yeah, the items that this adds in the mod pack. Oh, you're looking at it. This is the only item that you will find which is kind of unique. Well, these two here, but this one's the really important one because this is your food source. So what you do is, I've punched it. All right, no more food. Let me try that again. So it's actually called Agapanthus, and I'm going to use it in survival mode here. So what happens is when I punch it, oops, takes a little while, there we go, it gives you this here, which is just called boiled, and that's basically your food source. So you eat this, and it'll make you, it'll replenish your hunger bar and stuff, and this is brambles. So this kind of like spawns in and around this Agapanthus. But yeah, it's like the only kind of source of real life and edibleness in your entire world. So yeah, basically it revolves around 3 biomes. This one is the dirt one. I'm going to be showing you all 3 biomes to kind of give you a feel as to what you can expect. So there's 3 biomes, there's only 1 monster, and there's 1 item. But as well as that, of course, you have all of the standard items and stuff that you can find if you can find them. So yeah, the mob itself is the fire ant. The fire ant. So he may be little, and you may be thinking, oh, he's not too bad. He seems friendly enough. He's not very friendly. Ow! Because he will bite you. And yeah, this is basically like the only thing that's kind of sort of avoided the apocalypse, basically. And he's a nasty individual. Don't like you anymore. But as well as that, of course, when you actually go into some of these ruins, there are special like mini dungeons inside them, which do have other types of mobs inside them. So it's a case of you really going to try and find them. But yeah, I'm going to have a quick little zip around here just to kind of give you an idea as to the desert biome, and then we'll move on to a different one. But yeah, this is kind of made out of sand and dirt, and you have these kind of like ravaged trees here, so you still get a source of wood. Oops. Well, you've got a little bit less wood now, but you've got a few leaves and stuff on there. And yeah, there's sort of little mini fires and stuff. What I'm trying to find is, oh, there's actually fresh water here, which is something that you don't tend to see. I was actually assuming that the water wouldn't be here and that there was a different color. I think, I don't know. Maybe I think there's actually a texture pack that is compatible with this mod, which makes the water green. But yeah, there's no like rivers and there's no ocean biomes, that kind of stuff really. But yeah, this is kind of an example of just a few little ruins. We've got a few spawned together here. This is just a standard little house, 1 bread in it, so that'll keep it going for a little while. Let's zip over here. And this seems to be kind of like reminiscent of sort of NPC village house. As you can see, it's mossy cobblestone in here. We've got 1 chest, we've got a sword, and some wheat. Here we go. This is like an example of where you can find the food. It'll be in patches like that. This is a slightly bigger ruin. It seems like a stable of some kind of sort or description. Let's try and get inside here. Oh, so yeah, the first thing we see here is we actually have a spider spawner on top of the roof. So of course, that will start spawning when it's kind of nighttime and all that jazz. And if we actually drop in, you can kind of see that this was at one stage someone's house. So you can kind of like refurbish these if you want somewhere to live. But you can also just raid them for whatever they've got. We've got some iron, we've got some wheat, so we can get some more bread. We've got some redstone. We've got a jukebox without a record in it. I have a feeling there's more in here. Ah, yes, there is. See, oh, water. So that's kind of cool. We've got some seeds. But yeah, this also has like a little basement area. And there is, of course, where the mobs are lurking. So every kind of like established ruin kind of comes with like a little mini dungeon area. So you kind of have to be careful when there's mobs around and stuff. But yeah, that's kind of about it for the dirt biome. I'm just going to kind of do a bit of a flyover here to give you a bit of an idea. But as you can see, a pretty barren, pretty wastelandish. It almost reminds me of like the very first thing you do in Fallout 3 when you get out of the vault. It's kind of like that wastelandy area with sort of the derelict town, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, it's very, very cool. It's something kind of different. I mean, I've done one of these mods before, which was called the Highlands mod, which was a different world generation mod, and it was pretty awesome to kind of see something a little bit different. That looks like a abandoned road. Wow, look at that. Okay, this is something I did not know was in here. This is like... What is this? This is like an abandoned sort of... Yeah, I think it's like a sort of road or a bypass or something. That's... this is very Fallout-y. I like this a lot. Yeah, I didn't know this was in here, so this seems to be some kind of like toll booth for cars. And obviously, because it's been so long, it's completely deserted. Wow. So yeah, I imagine there's loads and loads of these kind of just cool things that you can find in and around your world. I've literally just spawned into this. I haven't moved around to a decent area where there's stuff. I've literally just spawned and made this video, and this is like one of the first sort of major things I've seen. As a zombie under there as well. But yeah, wow. Okay, so this is the dirt biome. I think we've got quite a cool idea as to what to expect in here. So yeah, I'm going to go and find one of the other biomes, and I'll meet you guys back in a second. Okay, so I seem to be getting kind of lucky with what I'm finding here, because according to like the notes and stuff, this biome doesn't actually exist, but it does, and it's the crazy mutated mushroom biome of death. But yeah, this is just another biome that I literally just came over the top of there, and I found it straight away. It's probably the most picturesque you're going to get in this mod. So, you know, you've got the mushrooms, obviously. That is a potential source of food, although they might be radioactive. Have I just purely fluked a mushroom biome? That is what I'm wondering. Is this some phenomenon? What do you guys think? See, the thing is, like, this is like the second time I have ever found one of these, and it's only ever in like a mod. I've never ever found one in the vanilla, so this is kind of weird for me. But yeah, this might just be a complete and utter fluke, but they do exist. So this is what a post-apocalyptic mushroom biome looks like. Yeah, with these fellows. They still survived, although technically they're pretty mutated anyway. So, I mean, I guess, what can you do? But anyway, I thought I'd show you it whilst I found it. So as you can see here, there's just another, that's just another dirt biome. But we do have the mushroom biome, so loads and loads of those special funky or fungusy cows, depending on how you want to take it. And yeah, just loads and loads of mushies. I found a graveyard. It's pretty damn creepy. Yes, Michelle. She died in 2060. She was strangled. Dominique. She died in 2058. She had a heart attack. Who's this? Ice Drake. Something, something, something. Died of a car accident. Strangled. Poisoning. And there's a blank one. This might be my grave. This is slightly creepy. I'm going to dig it up. I actually did find, you know, the age-old rule in Minecraft. It's horrendous, but if you see a grave, you've got to dig it up. And I actually found a chest in this one, so I found a bucket of water and a bow. But yeah, I thought I'd show you the really, really horrible graves. Creepy. Okay, so this is basically like the desert biome, and this is kind of like the least mutated of the actual places. So this is like one of the only places that you can come where it kind of just looks a little bit like normal Minecraft. However, the thing about it is, of course, they still have these randomly generating structures in. So I kind of just found this one by flying over the top of it, and of course we have another graveyard in here, and I just showed you one like a few minutes ago. There's a chest. Well, there used to be a chest in there. Oh, so the chests actually move. That's really cool. These are different names as well. Creepy. Zombie attack. Random bullet. Creeper attack. So yeah, these are like the desert biomes. So as I've kind of said, these are the most similar to sort of normal Minecraft generation that you can get, because there is only 3 different biomes. However, you know, they still do look pretty post-apocalyptic. They have kind of like these random chunks of just dirt and stuff and a few little dead trees. But is something generating? Maybe. But yeah, this is kind of like the closest you'll get. As you can see, just very, very flat sand, a few little chunk errors there. But yeah, this is basically the sort of, this is really cool. Look at this. What is this? This is like a ravine with like all of the sand gone from it. Have you ever seen that before? That's really cool. I've never seen this before. I think this is just a normal Minecraft thing. But yeah, it's very cool looking. But yeah, this is like the desert biome, so this is kind of like the least exciting of the 3 biomes, really. I've got one more to show you, but yeah, okay, I'll try and find one. Aha! I've located it! This took a little while because, yeah, the biomes are huge here, and they're kind of like pretty varied, but I think this one was one of the hardest ones to find. But yeah, this one is the gravel biome. So the cool thing about this, as you may be able to see from sort of like the floor and all this jazz, these are kind of like shell holes for where there was a great battle. So this is kind of like supposed to be the remnants of this huge battle. So you've got, you know, the holes in the ground where the bombs have hit. You've got the, you know, the fire's still raging. You've got another one of those awesome suspension bridges, which I think are really cool. I like them a lot. But yeah, you also have like random little structures and stuff. I haven't seen this one. Oh, yeah, of course. You remember that little fire ant that I showed you? Did you hear that? Back away, not today, blazy baby. Yeah, but the spiders, the ants are actually spawning only in this gravel biome. So I thought I should mention that just in case. You won't actually see them in the dirt one or the desert one. This is purely a gravel biome spawning mob. But yeah, as you could probably hear from this place, if we go in, oh, hello, we have ourselves a lovely basement full of these fellows. So yeah, we're going to exit this quite quickly. But yeah, as you can kind of see, like in and around, there's loads of the different mobs that spawn. You still have all of the original mobs, which make things even harder. But as well as that, you also have things like blazes, which are on the surface and in areas that can spawn and kill you horrendously. But yeah, this is kind of just a taste of the desert biome, as you can see here. Not the desert, the gravel. Yes, no one likes gravel. But yeah, as you can see, really flat. I thought so. I knew this existed somewhere. Remember I said earlier about the water? As you can see here in like the desert biome, it's got a really horrible like poisonous green look on it. So yeah, don't drink this. This is bad for you. This is bad. Unless it's like bubble bath. Maybe. Is this your bath? No. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm going to leave. But yeah, as you can see, the water has changed colour. I'm not too sure why it hasn't done it in the other biomes, because that's what I was expecting. However, it does do that in the gravel. I knew I saw it somewhere. I was like, of course. But yeah, okay, so I guess that's kind of about it for this particular video. I think this mod is awesome because it gives you such a great alternative perspective to playing Minecraft. Now, obviously, like on its own, it's completely playable and it's great. It really reminds me of Fallout. But I imagine that if possible, compiling this with a couple of other mods would be really, really cool for like an overall amazing experience. But yeah, I love this mod. I think it's great. I think the way it looks is awesome. It really has that apocalyptic feel about it. And yeah, it's all about survival. It's all about scavenging, finding resources, killing mobs, and not falling off bridges. And yeah, staying alive. So staying alive? Oh, shut up, James. Quiet. It's a terrible joke. But okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video or if you like this mod, please remember to leave a like on this video. That would be super appreciated by myself. Also, if you'd like to see some more of my stuff, please consider subscribing to my channel or checking out some more of my content. If you're new, I really hope you enjoy it. But until next time, thank you once again for watching. It has been a pleasure. As always, thanks, and see ya.